I'd definitely advise them to go for the Creative Lab funding because it really helps you seriously consider what you want to do after you leave university, and it might surprise you and you might actually end up winning, which I was very surprised to win. But even if you think that your idea isn't very business orientated, it's still a good thing to apply for because it makes you plan out exactly what you're going to do when you leave, and just gives you, a heading to go, because it can be quite overwhelming with all third year deadlines and stuff.
So my best piece of advice would be to get as many people around you as you can. This is not something you can do alone. Even if you are the sole director, the sole shareholder of your business, just make sure that you use all of your contacts. People who you would never have thought of. A close friend of mine's a photographer, and she did my first logo while I had a holding page on my social media site. Somebody who I went to university with got me in contact with some charities that might be interested in the work. And it's just thinking outside the box about who you know and how they might support you, and not being afraid to ask for that support, because you will reciprocate at some point in the future. So I think, get lots of people around you, be brave. And I do think take the plunge. It is really difficult, but I know people look at me and think, gosh, that was a big risk that you took when you've got 2 small children. And it really was, but already after just 6 months, it is paying off now.
Always interview is the first one. Never hire someone for a favour or because you feel sorry for them. Make sure the person that's joining the team has similar ideas or understandings as you, because if you're constantly in conflict about how to do something, especially when it comes to fitness, which is such a controversial thing, if you're having to constantly fight with your PTs or your staff to get them on board, it's a nightmare. Whereas if you're on the same page in the first place, everything just runs so much smoother. And that's really the best advice I could give with regards to that.